The man just changed a few lines of code on his computer, but what happened the next day left him speechless. His deceased daughter appeared right before his eyes. He could hardly believe what he was seeing. To confirm it wasn't a hallucination, he asked his wife if she could see their daughter too.
Do you see her?
Yeah.
The code-based world was real after all. Nick thought his life would return to happiness, but he didn't realize that by altering the timeline, his wife had developed mental issues from memory loss. Things around him started glitching too. His wife began acting strangely, even believing their child shouldn't exist. Desperate for answers, Nick sought out the professor, only to learn from the professor's wife that he had hanged himself 2 months ago. Nick realized his code tampering had caused the professor to be flagged as a bug and eliminated by the system. To fix everything, Nick developed a program that could infinitely replicate simulated worlds. He planned to sneak into the school to access the quantum computer. When a staff member caught him reaching for the phone to call security, Nick had no choice but to knock him out and take his keycard. He loaded his program into the quantum computer and started it running, then hurried home to avoid detection. As the program ran, reality began to warp. On the bus, Nick watched in horror as an elderly woman's body flickered while she walked toward the rear. People around him started distorting. When he got off the bus, he witnessed something even more bizarre. Day instantly turned to night, then flipped back again. Trees along the street cycled through all 4 seasons in seconds. When he tried to enter his house, he found himself somehow walking in from the outside door again. His only concern now was his family. Everything around them began to collapse. His wife's face twisted and deformed, then snapped back to normal. The family could only huddle together as even the celestial bodies above began colliding. As the world turned to darkness and the server crashed, the simulation began to reboot. From the Big Bang to the birth of the universe, from the emergence of life on Earth to the evolution of human civilization, everything played out like a programmed sequence. The final scene returns to the beach, where Nick's daughter asks to play by the water. This time, Nick asks her to leave the toy monkey behind. This simple act prevents the tragedy from occurring. Nick has successfully changed his fate against all odds. It makes you wonder, is our world really what we think it is? After watching this film, perhaps we have a new answer to consider.